Hello and welcome. In this video, we will discuss how Cyware CyberFusion can be utilized for vulnerability management. A strong vulnerability management process is the need of the hour for any organization to solve this problem. Cyware's Fusion Center uses the Vulnerability Management Playbook to take advantage of threat intelligence and the knowledge of IT asset management teams to rank vulnerability severity and defend security vulnerabilities promptly. This allows security teams to quickly identify and patch critical vulnerabilities first. Let's begin. The Vulnerability Management Playbook begins by retrieving all recently reported vulnerabilities from Cyware's Intel Exchange platform on configured intervals. After retrieving the reported vulnerabilities from Intel Exchange, the CVE IDs are sent to the IBM X-Force application for further external enrichment. This retrieves vulnerability details such as remedy, common vulnerability scoring system, exploitability, and other important details to help security analysts to take proper decisions. You can also configure a preferred vulnerability enrichment application. The Vulnerability Management Playbook then filters out non-exploitable vulnerabilities and retains the exploitable vulnerabilities for processing the next steps. The playbook retrieves the list of vulnerabilities and associated assets from Security Center. You can also configure a preferred EDR integration. The playbook correlates the asset information received from the EDR integration with exploitable vulnerabilities to establish the following findings. Critical vulnerabilities with impacted assets filters the list of assets impacted by critical vulnerabilities. Non-critical vulnerabilities with impacted assets filters the list of assets impacted by non-critical vulnerabilities. Critical vulnerabilities without impacted assets filters the list of assets that are not impacted by the critical vulnerabilities. Non-critical vulnerabilities without impacted assets filters the list of assets that are not impacted by non-critical vulnerabilities. And vulnerabilities without any record filters the list of vulnerabilities that do not have any record. Based on the risk and severity identified by the correlation of asset and vulnerability details, the playbook performs the following actions in real time. The playbook notifies the security teams about the vulnerabilities that do not impact any assets, and if no vulnerability records are found after correlation, the playbook sends a notification to the security teams. Next, creates high-priority actions in Cyware respond to rectify assets that are impacted by critical vulnerabilities and non-critical vulnerabilities. Additionally, the playbook notifies the security teams about the vulnerabilities and impacted assets. The corresponding incident that is created in Cyware Respond features all of the details that were found during the enrichment process of the Vulnerability Management Playbook. The Connect the Dots feature enables security analysts to draw contextual intelligence on complex threat campaigns, identify potential attacker trajectories, and establish hidden threat patterns by uncovering correlations between isolated threats and incidents. Using Connect the Dots, you can connect various types of Respond modules that are related to a module. You can add connections from the Module Overview and the Connect the Dots tab. Thank you for taking time out of your day to learn about vulnerability management utilizing Cyware CyberFusion. To learn more, navigate to cyware.com to connect with one of our representatives and request a demo.